Hey everyone, welcome to the Soul Song. My name is Nina, and thank you to all of my subscribers for all of their wonderful support, messages, comments, and welcome aboard all the new subscribers. I just want to take this moment to thank all of you for just being so supportive of the channel. Now, this is the general overview or general reading for the sign of Capricorn for the month of December. So, it is quite a potent month because I feel like the energy is going to be quite strong. It is going to set the right tone for what is to come in 2020. And there being an eclipse in the sign of Capricorn on December 26th, I feel like some important events can occur around that time. Also, it is a new moon, and so it is going to usher in a new beginning in some areas of your life for sure. Okay, and it being conjunct Jupiter, I feel like it is going to, like I said, set the right tone for growth, expansion that is going to happen in the year of 2020. Okay, so let's begin the reading. I have pulled out some oracle cards to get an overview of the month and any guidance from spirit that is required for you at this time. Okay, so we have full moon completion. Okay, strength, round and round. Okay, building blocks, interesting. We have first chakra, Archangel Michael, and man holding a heart. Okay, I'm just going to put these over here. Okay, so the overall feel and the overall theme that I'm getting for you is that you are going to complete a particular cycle in your life, and it doesn't surprise me at all because this is what we are talking about initially. And what's happening here is that this eclipse, I feel, will help you reach a milestone of your life, okay, and help you complete whatever was in process until now in the year 2019. Okay, and this being the last month of the year, as per our English calendar, it is not at all surprising that you are at the brink of a new cycle beginning in the year 2020. And what's happening here is that I feel like spirit is nudging you to complete all pending projects and to bring to also to review. I'm hearing review everything that you have done in this year, and perhaps since it is an eclipse, it could go back to 2010, 2011. Think about what may have not come to completion until now. I feel like that is the chapter that you are going to close in your life in this month, okay? And there is certainly some sort of cycle or pattern that you need to tie the loose ends of here, okay? I feel like you're going to be able to understand why things have happened the way they have happened. What have you gained from it? What is it that you need to release in order to set yourself free from this pattern? The good thing about this card is that it shows you being at having a bird's eye view of the cycle, okay, or the pattern that you have been in. And now that you can view it very clearly, first of all, you can understand how far you've come and appreciate yourself for that. And secondly, you can see why things have happened the way they have and what you need to do in order to complete this chapter fully, release everything that needs to be released, and welcome a new cycle in your life, okay? And speaking of which, I feel like Spirit is also giving you the strength to start something from scratch now. It is almost like everything that is old and dead and redundant is being removed from your life in order for you to start building something new, okay? It is going to be a rather slow process, but it's one in which you have the support from Spirit and the strength that is inherently required for these changes, okay? The first chakra and first chakra is very Capricornian to me. It is about the base, the root, everything related to your security, money, material possessions, all of that, your sense of belonging in the world, in a community, okay, your social status, all of that stuff. So I feel like you're in your element, okay, and for some of you, I feel like you will be able to attract new love in your life if you are single, and for some of you who are actually getting out of a relationship that may have served its purpose but needs to come to an end now, there is a likelihood that you will meet somebody new in your life, okay, who is going to be more like-minded. So that is the theme to begin with. Now we'll move into your tarot reading. I'll just leave this here for you to look at, okay? Messages for Capricorn. What do they need to know for December 2019, Spirit? Messages for Capricorn. What do they need to know? December 2019. What do they need to know? Messages for Capricorn. December 2019. What do they need to know, Spirit? Okay. Get the Seven of Cups, and this wanted to come out like this, so I'm just going to let that cross the Seven of Cups. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Nice. The Five of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups here? Okay. Interesting. The Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Okay. Why is the Five of Cups here? Okay. Interesting. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Wands, and this is for all the hardworking Capricornians out there. I don't think this is new. It's a very familiar energy. Okay. Let's begin with this, with the Seven of Cups and the Five of Wands. Okay. So what I'm feeling here is that you're in the month of December, I'm hearing you'll be able to see through a lot of drama, okay? There's been some kind of drama in your life in the recent past that you have perhaps not, I'm hearing succumb to, okay? you have perhaps succumbed to some kind of drama that was happening in your life, okay? It left you feeling kind of dazed, unsure, confused, and uncertain of your future is also what I'm hearing, okay? Take it as it resonates. This is a general reading, so these are general messages. If it doesn't apply to you, please just let it go, okay? I feel like this may have something to do with your relationships in general, okay? Could be a particular relationship, but what I'm feeling is that in your environment, perhaps even in your family or at home or in your work environment, there was a lot of drama that kind of left you, that created the smoke screen effect, and you weren't able to completely see clearly what's ahead, what's lying ahead, and it led you to be really indecisive about certain things, certain projects perhaps, or even the future with respect to a relationship or in general, okay? Your mental capacity, in a way, I would say, was kind of hampered by this confusion and uncertainty, okay? And now I feel like what I heard was you will be able to see through the drama. So whoever is probably trying to create this smokescreen effect, whoever is trying to deviate you perhaps from your goals, or even if it is not external, if it is your own, your inner self, your insecurities or whatever, your fears with respect to your future, whatever it may be, it could be an internal conflict or internal unsettling energy as well, okay? Whether it's internal or external, I feel like you're able to gather yourself and see through it now, okay? And see how it has actually derailed you as far as your goals and accomplishments in life is concerned, okay? Then moving on to the Six of Cups, the Devil, and the King of Wands. So this, I feel, is a significant relationship in your life, perhaps from the past, some sort of karmic debt that perhaps needed to be paid. It is coming back for you to perhaps review and get closure on, okay? I feel like this may be related to the previous message that I was talking about. This particular relationship or contract or whatever it may be, I feel like it started off really well. You thought that you were on the same page, that you had a fondness, a likeness, mutual admiration for each other. It could be at work, it could be any other area of your life, okay? Whatever the case may be, I feel like you're able to now see how that was limiting you to a great extent, okay? And how it wasn't able to give you what you really deserved, alright? This could be someone coming from the past, that is quite possible, though I don't always see that with the Six of Cups. For me, this is about a soulmate kind of a relationship, but it's got a karmic tone to it, definitely. The Devil and the King of Wands, this could be someone who is like a fire sign, okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. This is your card, the Devil, okay. I feel like there's something about this relationship or this contract or this agreement that is not quite right, and I feel like you will be able to take charge and completely pull yourself together and out of this binding, limiting kind of energy, okay? What I'm feeling for some of you is that this is you actually, for a brief percentage of you, I feel like this is you actually reminiscing about the past, and all of those memories are actually holding you prisoner, okay? What you will do eventually is come out of it, is deal with it and get closure on whatever this relationship or situation was. It was not entirely in your favor, I believe, and now you are making a firm decision to move away, move apart, move out of this situation is what I'm getting, okay? Let me see. For some of you, this has something to do with family, with siblings perhaps. Someone maybe you grew up with, okay? I feel like now there is going to be a shift, a change in that dynamic, okay? I feel like you will want to set yourself free from any kind of limitations or illusions as far as this relationship is concerned. That is what I'm feeling here. Let me get one more card for clarification. Why is the Devil and the Six of Cups here? The Devil and the Six of Cups here. Okay. We get the Seven of Wands and the Star. This has not been an easy relationship, okay? I feel like there were a lot of back and forth arguments. I strongly feel like if you have already moved out of this situation, in the month of December, you are reassessing, you are reviewing, you are sort of gathering all the lessons that you could, okay, from this situation, from this relationship. But I feel like this is your energy by the end of December. You are going to move out of this karmic cycle, perhaps, okay? The Seven of Wands is often about the same kind of petty arguments or same kind of fights happening over and over again, having to defend yourself with the same arguments, okay, or for the same reasons and getting tired of it, okay? And that is what I'm feeling here. With the Star, I feel like there will likely be healing in this situation and some kind of hope, perhaps. There could be a mending with this person, whoever this is from the past, okay? But I feel like it is going to require you to be assertive and stand in your power and not take any kind of BS, okay? That is what I'm strongly feeling here. Alright. Moving on, we have the Wheel of Fortune with the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. So there's definitely a shift, a dynamic shift happening in your circumstances. I feel like in the recent past you may have whatever has been going on, okay, in this cycle that has brought you a lot of anxiety, despair, fears, okay, and a lot of limitation. I am feeling a lot of limitation with the 8 of Swords and the Devil. Whatever was forcing you to, in a way, hold back and not be in your power, I feel like that dynamic is shifting, it is changing. And The month of December is going to present you with some kind of opportunity, a golden window of opportunity to create a change in your circumstances for the better, okay? And that's what's going to propel you to a new cycle. It is going to help you start again and build from scratch, okay? This could be a new job, this could be a new opportunity as far as your finances, business is concerned. It could be someone coming in to support you, to help you. Whatever it may be, fortune is on your side, and it is going to help you release yourself from all of these limitations and karmic contracts or karmic debts that you have perhaps been paying until now, okay? It's going to help release a lot of this anxiety that you have been experiencing in the recent past, okay? Or I feel in the entire year of 2019. So it is a number 10, which brings you again to that cyclical energy and a completion of the previous chapter and moving into a new chapter with renewed hope, with renewed passion and vigor as well, okay? Then we have the 5 of Cups, and the clarification is the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. I mean, what could be better than this, okay? I feel like whatever this drama was, you're going to come out of it a winner, okay? But I feel like there's a part of you that is still going to mourn or regret. Not exactly regret, but mourn whatever has happened. It's a bit like having won a case, okay, against a family member, let's say. So you're happy that you won, but at the same time you're sad that this happened in the first place and that all of you had to go through something like this, okay? I feel like by the end of December, you're going to have a lot to look forward to, because you're going to get some kind of recognition, some kind of rewards for the efforts that you have put in previously, okay? As far as your career is concerned, this looks great actually, okay? I feel like you could definitely be presented with some kind of opportunity. You may have to perhaps move for it, travel for it, and that might be the reason why that opportunity also could bring you a lot of anxiety and a lot of overthinking kind of analysis paralysis kind of energy. So try not to step into that kind of energy. If it does require a huge change or a move from your end, try to be more welcoming of it, which I think you will be by the end of December, okay? And you may be a little sad for things that you are perhaps required to leave behind in this particular cycle or this chapter of your life, because I feel like throughout December there will be moments where you will go back to the past and reminisce and feel a bit remorseful, feel a bit disappointed, maybe even regret a few things from the past, okay? Even though you are presented with opportunities to move forward in the right direction and into a better future, okay? Let's see if you have any specific career and work related messages. What can Capricorn expect work wise? Okay, we get the Two of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. And the Queen of Swords. What's happening? Why is the Two of Swords here? Okay. Get the Page of Cups. Why is the King and Queen of Swords here? Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. So a brand new beginning as far as career is concerned. For the King and Queen of Swords, we have the Three of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Let me just push this here. Okay. Again, I feel like you are going to be presented with some kind of opportunity that you perhaps like a lot, but it is going to require a drastic change, okay, in your life. That's going to leave you a little bit indecisive, okay. I feel like you need to leave certain people behind, certain situations behind. And for a lot of you, this may be actually starting from scratch, in a brand new line of work, or some kind of business that you are building from scratch. In the beginning, you're going to be worried about money, about where the finances are going to come from. Perhaps you need a loan for it, or if that is not the case, you're a little worried about leaving certain things, certain people behind, and separating from a situation that was actually not really working out in your favor, but for some reason you're still holding on to it, okay. But where you're moving, where you're heading is actually good. It is going to, the Knight of Pentacles is it resonates a lot with the building blocks energy, which is slow and steady progress, okay. It talks about taking each day as it comes. Kind of a boring person, but very steady, very dependable, someone who believes in laying a strong foundation, okay. So that goes really well with the building blocks energy. And it is something that you may be quite new at, but you really enjoy doing. What's going to require of you is a little more research. It is going to require, yes, hard work, and a lot of thinking through, a lot of contemplation, I think, is going to go into this work, or even before you start working on it, okay. And that, I feel, is going to be the criteria on the basis of which you're going to make this decision, which you will most certainly by the end of December. I feel like you're going to take some time to think over it, to mull over it, and see what kind of effort is required, okay, whether you have the skills, whether you have the ability, whether you have acquired the right expertise, okay, whether you have mastered those skills or not, and if required, then what additional courses you could do, what additional skills you could learn, okay, to do this job or this business or whatever it may be for you. So that bit is as far as your career is concerned. The overall energy, I feel, is that of releasing yourself from some kind of drama and uncertain energy from the past, and very limiting, very binding energy, healing from that, assessing it for what it was, getting clarity, trying not to regret or mourn, okay, and recognizing, firstly, recognize yourself, reward yourself, okay, and stand tall in your power, and look forward to what is coming towards you. I feel like that is the main message from spirit. So if you are in this morning kind of energy, I feel like there's a likelihood that you will not uh, be able to completely take advantage of this opportunity when it presents itself, okay? Definitely a lot of healing is required, but I feel like you will stand tall in your power, in your and stand for yourself, stand for your beliefs, and be assertive by the end of December, okay? So it looks great. A nice way to end the year, end a cycle, end a chapter, okay? And watch out for new love coming your life, coming towards you in the month of December, or perhaps planting the seeds for it, okay? Getting prepared for it is what is required. So I keep hearing believe, believe, believe in yourself, okay? That is your reading for the month of December, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it was useful. Let me know in the comment section if it resonated, and yeah, do like, share and subscribe if you feel so inclined. Check out your love reading. That's a separate, completely different setup and layout, okay? So take care and enjoy your month, and I wish you all the very best for December. Bye bye.